living with Biata. I'm a wife and a mom, and my goal is to live more simply, naturally, and self-sufficiently. A year ago, we sold our home, moved into a trailer that we renovated ourselves, and 5 months later, we found our dream land to call home, where we're gonna be building our house and homestead from start to finish. This week there is so much to do. I'm getting everything ready for next week when we have the excavator for our hydro line and for excavating the build site and so much more. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me and watching our journey. Let's get started. So today I'm here with my family and we're gonna walk the property and determine what trees we need to cut down to trench our hydro line. With me is my mom and my Auntie Laura from California and my stepdad Craig, who's gonna be in the next few episodes helping out with excavating the land and excavating the hydro trench.
Head birch there.
Yeah.
Turn. Come take this one down here. Come down through here, try to avoid one of those big trees and go around it.
So this is a bit of an issue spot because we have a bit of a swamp over here. So we're gonna drain it down this way, dig it out more and get it over to the culvert over there.
So we made somewhat of a layout for the hydro for next week, and now we're just gonna enjoy the property before we head home.
Well, my husband went to go to the store and there was a tree down on the road. So we need a few things for tomorrow, and also tomorrow's a school day and the town office isn't open. So it's not like I can call anyone and then we'll be late for school and I'll be late to the property, and so I'm just gonna go cut it. Sticky sap naturally. That's gonna be fun to clean up. Well, this morning, some Canadian geese are interrupting me. So today's kind of like a mishmash of a day. Actually, this whole week is. I don't have any like set thing that I'm doing. I have like a to-do list of things to get done before my stepdad comes with the excavator next week. But anyways, I am going to make a to-do list. So I just had one of the window companies come out and give me a quote. It's always so shocking to me how much more money things are than I thought they would be. So yeah, and it makes me question why I did 3 custom windows. But anyways, that's one thing off my to-do list. I still haven't decided what window company I'm gonna go with. I'm still getting quotes, and so I feel like I just need a day of like making phone calls for lumber companies, truss companies, and window companies to see what kind of prices I can get. But yeah, I'm gonna go dig this trench because we're trying to drain a little swamp area on our property that we need to dig through for our hydro line. So the hydro line is gonna have to be in here somewhere, which is rather unfortunate because of all the water. So I'm gonna try to drain it and dig this trench a little bit deeper. I'm realizing how much work that's gonna be though. Okay, well, we'll see where the water line is in the next week. I might have to make it deeper because I think that like the little pondy swampy area in here is deeper than the trench that I dug. We just need at least like one section cleared to be able to trench the hydro line. Next on my to-do list at the property is the area behind our parking lot. We want to extend it a little bit further back because it's kind of hard to turn around right now. And where we're turning around, you basically are going to hit the house. So we have to move it back about 15 to 20 feet. And that way when my stepdad comes to help me excavate next week, the trees are out of the way and cleared, and that we don't have to do it while we're renting the excavator. And finally, I have to move my vehicle because if I don't, well, there's some trees that can land on it. I think I'm gonna start with these two here. And for those who know, I just got a new chainsaw and I've been having a hard time starting it. I'm getting a lot better with it, so it's easier to pull the cord. So let's see how I do this time. It's still kind of hard to pull that rope at the very beginning when full choke is on, but I did it, I didn't flood it, and I'm getting much better at it. I might only get a few trees down because I have to go pick my daughter up in like a half hour, but we'll see. Well, my chainsaw is super dull. It is like spitting out super fine sawdust. I don't have a chainsaw sharpener for the size of the new chainsaw, so I have to go buy one of those, but I'm gonna use my chainsaw debarker and debark some of these logs, because you never know, maybe next week we'll have time to dig the holes with the excavator for the posts to go in. So I'm here today and I took the last 2 days off from doing any physical labor. I had a lot of like organizing to do. So I got a few more things checked off my to-do list. I was able to start getting information on how to buy septic materials, where to buy them from, where to buy my hydro materials from, how the permit works, how next week is gonna work. But anyways, I'm gonna go down to where I trenched that little trench to try to drain that swamp. So yeah, it has not drained at all. And the issue is there's this pretty big root here that I'm gonna be hacking at for a long time. Or I can just wait until Monday when we have the excavator to kind of knock this out and get this way deeper than this part. We might actually be able to avoid this area altogether and just come up through here to avoid that oak. Time to get back and cut the trees around the driveway. These are two massive sugar maple trees. I'm so excited to tap them in the spring. These are filthy. Well, it's super hot today and these are the only mitts I brought, so. Stays closer to you, and then you flip it. So I have it sharpened now. I'm gonna get cutting, and I have a few new things I'm gonna try. One being a plunge cut, and when I'm doing the undercut, doing like the top part of the notch first before the bottom part. to see if it's easy to like kind of match it up. And I think it will be. I just have never really done it that way. So we will see. I have a lot of the little stuff cut now. I'm just gonna throw it to the side. Not even like super neat because the excavator is gonna be here next week. Like my stepdad can just pick up a scoop and move it over. The birds are so cool. This is my favorite spot to eat lunch. I'm gonna eat lunch and then get back to work, but I wanted to show it to you. All right, I've taken down the teeny tiny stuff and some other small trees just to like clear the way for, I think, maybe just 4 trees that I have to drop. My other thought is I might have to take this one down because we might damage the roots. And this one is so stinking big. It's a poplar, and poplars are known for the branches to just fall off, and it's right where the parking lot is going to be. So I might actually have to take this down. It's really big and it doesn't look overly healthy. You can see up kind of here, there's some cracking, but I'm gonna wait until my stepdad is here next week so that I can make everyone feel safe and comfortable that I have someone spotting me. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I tried doing the plunge cut and I just could not get it level, and it was below the hinge wood, so that was not gonna be safe. So I ended up just cutting above and doing my regular cut. Pretty good hinge on it though. I guess I just have to work on getting everything more level because yeah, that was way off. Found some chaga. It's on the dead part of the tree though, so I'm not sure if it's valuable. Okay, one more time with this tree. I'll try again, and if not, I'm not so well. So I definitely don't think that's gonna work for me because the hinge wood was like way too small and I felt like I didn't have a good control over the chainsaw. Like maybe I would have more control with my smaller chainsaw. It just felt like really out of control when I was trying to do the plunge. So I don't know if anyone has any suggestions for that, but maybe it just comes with like practice and arm strength. Yeah, I'm definitely going back to the regular back cut, and especially for this tree because it's kind of small. Much better. And it went exactly where I wanted it to go. Okay, time to clean these up. So thank you so much for watching this week's video of like so many different things. There is so much to do. I can't even get over it, but I feel a little bit of like solace and comfort knowing that we're probably not going to get to the framing until spring 2023, and just start the foundation this year, get our trailer moved over, get the gardens going, maybe get some chickens, potentially some ducks, get the septic bed installed, hydro in, and build a shed for our wood, a shed for our tools, and a bunkie for my husband to have an office. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've been enjoying my content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's a huge help for our family. And if you have any suggestions on anything I need to look into over the next year for our home build, let me know in the comments. Anyways, we'll see you next week. Bye.